I promise you coastal areas would be dry today, and certainly has played out that way in most of our coastal areas. On the Perry and Young Tower Cam, continuing warm and humid. Heat advisory in effect today. Heat advisory in effect again tomorrow. We're only going to see those temperatures falling down to about the lower 80s along the coast. And the big difference here, the wind out of the south and west versus out of the north overnight tonight. That's going to keep those dew points very high as we go through the day. Tomorrow, we're going to see those temperatures climbing only into the low 90s as we get into the middle of the day, and we will at least have a chance at a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. But with the temperatures in the low 90s and a high dew point, that's going to allow the heat index to climb up to about 108. So you can see the entirety of the area once again under that heat advisory for Thursday. That southwest wind took over today. It did protect the coastline and push the storms a little further inland as expected. You can see where the convergence is happening, where it is cooler. Mariana, Defuniak Springs, Dothan, as well as Evergreen. Still feeling nice and humid though. 91 feels like 106, and 91 in Apalachicola feeling like 109. How about 89 in Tallahassee, feeling like 110? We should do that again tomorrow. Future heat index here, seeing our temperature only fall down to a feels like of 96 in the early morning hours. That's why it feels like the sauna when you step outside. Tomorrow, not quite as bad as it has been, but unfortunately that will continue once again for your Friday as well. So I think Thursday and Friday both see heat advisories. After that, a much wetter pattern. You can see that boundary starting to sink off to the south, even in the color temperature there. That's going to allow those temperatures not to be quite as warm. If you're cooling off along the coast, we had a yellow flag flying today. We may see those flags changing with a more consistent west, southwest, and southwest wind over the coming days. We're also going to see our rain chances climbing up. So if you are headed to the coast, 92 expected both days, just an isolated chance at a shower or storm for your Thursday. And pack the sunscreen, 11.3, meaning you can burn in about 5 to 10 minutes without it. Air quality remaining good, and our pollen count still in the moderate category. That's grasses and chinnopods being your main allergen producer at the moment. Most of our shower and thunderstorm activity working right along the Alabama-Florida border or further off to the north, very isolated to the south of that, and that is that sea breeze protection. As we go through tonight, we'll actually see the land breeze perk up just a touch. So if you're in a coastal area, you could see a shower or thunderstorm late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and then just isolated action expected for your Thursday afternoon. Friday, we see that boundary get a lot closer to us, so we're going to see those rain chances increase, especially late in the day. You're getting a peak at that cold front right there on the north side of the map, and we can see it reflected in our 7-day as well. How about 90 and 89? The average this time of year, 90. So we will take that compared to the 95 to 100 we've had as of late. However, the consequence of that is much higher rain chances, 80% on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. A little reprieve going into the middle of next week, and then we'll see the wet weather likely returning toward the end of next week. So a little concern as that all starts to accumulate, but we'll worry about that when we get into next week.
Farmers could use the rain,
yeah,
that's for sure.
Could.
All right, thanks, Rob.